with an honest, a pure heart that is not and will not be influenced by these lying YouTubers that tell you that people have been asking for the video, but we know the truth. We know that no one asked for the video. But I call up because today's video is different. It has been highly requested. Hi guys, my name is Kanyisa Mantwana. The channel is Kanyisa Mantwana. So today we are talking about something that is very, very special to me, and that is my crown, my hair, my lover, my ntoyonke. It has been a long journey. It has been tricky at times, but we are here today. We can sit here and say that it was worth it. So growing up, I had the afro. I think I went down in the afro. Yeah, that is my hair's original form. I had the afro, and then it became an inconvenience to my mom because in the morning when she would comb the hair, we'll get into that. When she had to comb the hair, it was inconvenient because I was in pain and I would cry, and she was late for work. She didn't need to eat drama in the morning, so she decided to relax my hair. Now I did not have a problem with it because it's convenient for me as well. No pain. What more can I ask for? And then, yeah. So fast forward to grade 10, grade 11, I started not liking my hair. I did not like how it looked because now that is watching this video, now we don't talk about it, but we know that babes on a forehead so it did not make sense because you know how after you relax your hair, it be flat and to an extent that if you are coming from the front, you would think that I have short hair. That's how bad it was. So I started not liking my hair, and I would plait it and I would put on braids. Now come 2016 I am moving to Cape Town, and it's all nice with you guys. It's cute, it's all nice moving to a new city. But now isn't those are changed up because my mom would pay most for the hair, for the relaxer, for the everything. But now it had to come from my allowance. I had to pay for the hair. And now I am paying for something that I don't like because after I relaxed my hair, I did not like how it looked. It did not make me feel beautiful. I don't know. Yeah, I did not like how it looks. So I was paying for something that I did not like. And at the time, I think the relaxer was like 80 rand. It was not worth it. And it was also an introspection, It was also an introspection and also conversations that I had with people on how we tend to feel beautiful when we have long, straight hair, but when we have our hair, like the original form of the hair, we call it other out. We never appreciate the original form of our hair. So it was that, and I decided, but no man, I'm gonna do it afro because every month this hair is so stubborn that it goes back to its original form. Meaning, straight, it's not meant to be straight. So I decided, I'm gonna relax I'm gonna grow it afro. So now, cutting my hair is not an option because forehead, it does not make sense. If I cut I don't think short hair and funny. And those that have short hair, guys, but for me, and easy. So I was not gonna cut my hair, and everyone was telling me that in order for you to have the afro, you have to cut your hair. And I was not gonna cut my hair. So I decided to plait and put on braids for like a good 3 months, and then yabane growth in Welezam. So it started having a growth underneath, and then I just cut the split ends. So it looked like an afro. It was afro enough. I was like, okay, cool. And then people would compliment, and something that I've always taken pride of was that my hair is quite like black, black. Black. So people would compliment, but thank you, all of these compliments. And others were like, hey, it was very quick though. Like yesterday you had relaxed hair, and then tomorrow you have afro. Like, how did you do it? Like, these things. Then the devil was knocking on the door. Now this day it was raining, and then it will sound. It's like I have a picture of myself. So my hair started to shrink. And go, it was ESKL, a first one. And remember I told you that I don't like a short hair. I don't like, I would never cut my hair. So yeah, shrink, I know, and it was a mess. And also, you do know that the Afro is shrinker. And I had friends with the Afro and their hair would shrink. But it was very problematic because it was not well maintained. So, nakai shrinkile, it was hard for me to recover from. So now I was trying to get products after products. I was on this edge of trying to get a product to maintain inwele zami. I would watch YouTube. I used every product that those people were using. Every product I came across, I would use it. Yonke into I was using it. Ndithi wena manzi rice, I have done you. So I was using everything, and it was, I don't know guys, it was starting to come together, but at the same time it was not what I wanted. It ibingade fike kule nto ndiyifunayo. So fast forward to last year, I started using anti-tick. My friend and I went to Clicks, we bought anti-tick. It is quite expensive for a student to buy all the products at the same time. But at that time, I guess that's a right. And then we bought all the products and we would use the products. And these are the products that I was using. And they recently finished when mid-Feb towards end of Feb, which means that they lasted for like almost a year because I bought them last year in March. So overall, it was expensive, but it was worth it again. So my first point, so now I'm going to give you guys tips on how to treat your hair, maintain your hair, and then end. Tip number 1, get products that speak to your hair. Products that when you read them, it's like they're talking about your hair, your scalp, your problems. Get products like, you do not have to use anti-tick. There are plenty of different products when you go to Clicks, Discam. Second point is most important. This point is very important. You can forget the others and just make sure you have this one. This point is always moisturize your hair. And I know most people have told me that no, they don't like over moisturizing the hair because of course the hair is going to be like that, as it also shrinks when it's raining. And it's worth it. It's worth it to moisturize your head all times, because even products so moisturize your hair as much as you can. Third point is do not plait your hair. I don't know another word, but because the minute of when you're removing iflecha, there is hair breakage that happens. Also, you guys like to do this because you're about to sleep, so you want to wake up in the morning. But guys, it's not worth it. It's not good for your hair, because even at night, as I've said, the hair products, and so already you check the product, it dry a bit, and now you have to remove flecha, which is very bad for the hair because now the hair breaks. So like me, you see, I did a twist. Twist is much easier. When I remove a twist, I can just do this. Twist is much more easier. You can just remove like this, and then you do the thing however you want to do it. So a twist is much easier, no hair breakage. Third, where am I now? Fourth, I think it's the fourth point. Fourth point is try and use your fingers as much as possible. Do not use ikama. Do not use a comb. I don't care if it's Afro comb. I don't care how big the hair, the comb is. Do not use it. Don't use it. For myself, I do not use it. The only thing I use is this. This is what I use. This is my baby. Just for the edges, just to brush the edges. Otherwise, I use my fingers all the way. When I'm washing the hair, after I wash the hair, when I open lines, that's why my lines are never straight, I use my hands. Because when you use ikama, there's a lot of hair breakage again. So, instead of having ikama, using ikama guys, it's not meant for your hair. It's meant for those with straight, silky hair. It's not meant for your afro. There is one that I fag It's not meant for you. Don't use it. You do not have to. It's okay when your hair looks like this. It's okay, guys. It does not have to be straight for you to look beautiful. It does not have to be silky, long. I don't know. But it can be curly. It's okay. Because you are straining your hair. With ikama, you are straining your hair. I think that is the last point. Anyways, I don't know my opinion. That I'm forgetting. I don't know. I think that's it. Anyways, guys, this is not to belittle those who have silky hair, who have relaxed hair. I've seen relaxed hair that look very nice. But for me at the moment, the afro works for me. Relaxed hair never worked for me. I've seen abantu that have relaxed hair that is working for them, and that is great. And I want us to get to a point where we do not belittle aba with relaxed hair. Guys, I see how comments Zenu are, and you belittle the next person because they choose a certain hairstyle, and that is wrong. That is just purely wrong. You see, for instance, recently we have Ozosbini with short hair, which is great. I am sure Naya, when she had a short hair, it was not to say Baba Rongo, abane relaxed hair, sorry, Barongo, abane weave. She was not saying that. She was saying, but it's okay to also have short hair. So even Abane weave, do not belittle those with short hair, with the afro, and even us with the afro, with the short hair, we should not belittle those who chooses a different hairstyle. Guys, all of these hairstyles can coexist. We do not have to belittle the next person. So I am probably not maybe talking to you because you have a different hairstyle, but to those that I'm talking to, guys, please keep those tips. Do it. It has worked for me, and I hope they work for you too. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.